What do you think GPT put down as the most commonly used data set in the VBS?
Vimeo.
No.
No?
YouTube.
No.
TrackWit.
But it's got to do with an actual internet
YouTube.
place.
Archive.org.
Basically, it's
What?
the IACC. Do you want to guess what it stands for?
Yeah, but this was used.
It was used.
The IACC is the IACC is the Internet Archive Creative Commons collection, and it was used very briefly.
TrackWit in particular.
It's been used by TrackWit for it's actually still used by TrackWit for some stuff.
We're right.
That's one for everyone.
It was used for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Minus one on ChatGPT.
I think basically nobody gets a point, but he gets a -1.
Yes.
We were right.
So essentially, this is trained on old stuff.
Yeah.
Yes. Wait.
But we get a score.
Next.
All right.
Nobody
Question
gets a
6.
score. No.
What are the two main categories of tasks in VBS?
There's three.
Algorithm search and
It's trained on old stuff.
video retrieval.
And question answering.
No.
Oh.
Two.
We
-1 for Stefan.
What do you think? This was
+1
trained
for
on
Ali and
data
-1 for
from...
Stefan.
Discuss
Yesterday?
question answering now.
But
But
should we
wait,
give
the
minus
question
one?
His answer's
He said
final.
two main tasks.
Yeah.
If
should listen to the
if
man.
the thing still thinks the data set that was last used 5 years ago is a primary data set, then you're probably not going to get the task that was introduced last year.
half a point.
This year, technically, still this
Yeah,
year.
they get a point. They get a point.
Was
Okay, yeah.
IACC still used in 2019?
And you were so advocating.
No,
question answering.
2019
No.
was
No.
in 2019 V3C was, but it was the first year of V3C.
Try to move it along.
19, I think.
Maybe. 18.
Question 7.
18 might
Which type of
18 might have been
technology
IACC.
is often tested
3.
in VBS systems to assist with search.
Higher technology.
Type of technology.
Type information retrieval technology.
Computer vision.
Does anybody have something more specific?
Vision language models.
VR.
I mean,
Computer
VR
vision
is
tools.
part of it,
Search engines.
but not the VR you're thinking of.
Who were closest?
Computer vision tools. Annotations of media data.
Sure.
I said
So-
computer vision.
So so you're essentially looking you're looking for video retrieval or what are you?
Yes,
information
but
systems
also
where it goes,
okay.
information
You know what?
specialized-
Luca gets the point. Nobody else gets the point.
Yay! I get a point.
Content-based video retrieval and artificial intelligence techniques.
Oh my
Aye,
god.
aye.
No, not one of you said content-based.
It's not content based, we go from the text very often.
No, it is content based. Of course, it's content based. Retrieval is based on the content.
First
The
example
answer
was
is
when
final. It's the quiz.
No, retrieval is
in the court.
We don't call it anymore content based.
no.
Okay, but that's one for everyone. Yeah.
Question 9. Oh wait, sorry. Question 8. What type of participants typically compete in the VBS?
No.
These
It's not written like that, but I'll give you the point. Researchers and developers of video retrieval systems who must be crazy.
Socially and emotionally unadjusted.
Yes. Question 9. How are the results of the video browser showdown typically measured?
poorly.
I'll give you the point for that. No.
Live evaluation. A live evaluation.
No.
Live.
By the judges.
Like not like how, but like.
But how?
The magic accuracy and like
See you later.
All temporal measurements.
Yes,
and
basic.
speed.
Precision recall, speed of retrieval, and user interaction.
But I haven't
Minus one.
Well, I haven't finished mine.
Oh, you finished. You are in the same team.
You're the same team. Finish what? I'm listing and I only.
Your fault.
You're the same team.
You're on the team part of this.
Yeah, he's his team. His
When you
team.
say how, you should be more specific.
No,
like metrics.
GPT
what kind
is
of-
right.
GPT's answers are final. Question 10.
What is GPT?
You are in
What
the
is
same
one
team.
major
remember.
challenge faced by systems competing in the VBS?
What?
One major challenge.
Reading the documentation.
No, we will stop again.
REST API.
I will accept this.
Large data set.
Getting visas. Yes.
Large data set.
Sure. Sorry?
Collection scale.
large.
Yes, she gets the point.
Oh, no, she
she
didn't
got,
press.
She got what? Sorry.
I pressed,
Yeah,
she
I
didn't
pressed.
press.
She pressed like a while ago, and then
Okay, next topic.
efficiently handling searching through large-scale video data in real time.
Yes.
Yes.
Less
Radiohead. All right.
controversial topic like Radiohead.
Exactly. Now we're having another topic just for them. Please bear with me. Please bear
Radiohead,
with me.
everybody knows Radiohead.
Radio. What radio?
Radio Gaga.
Yeah, no.
What? Question 1.
Yes.
What typical house appliance is the head? No. What is the name of Radiohead's debut album released in 1993?
1993.
That's not the album.
No, no, no.
That is wrong.
1993, Pablo Honey.
Yes.
I
Question
didn't
2.
get that.
Which Radiohead song includes the iconic lyric, "I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo"?
Grape.
Yes. Question 3. What is the title of Radiohead's critically acclaimed 1997 album that includes tracks like...
Name of the album, right?
Yes.
OK Computer.
Yes.
1997.
So quick.
Question 4.
It's the album of the 90s.
Who is the lead singer of Radiohead?
Tom York.
How do you spell that?
THOMYORKE.
I've never seen Tom spelled like
I
that.
raise objection.
Sure.
You rigged up
There
the
seems to be some collusion between one team and
There's no
No.
collusion, unfortunately. There's a collusion
We
between
are
one
gonna
team
investigate
and
these
50.
rumors of bribery.
In the choice of the
We
topic.
are gonna investigate these rumors of bribery.
I didn't look at the questions or answers.
Order in the court.
No, no, but in the choice of topic.
Here to see what
In the
happens.
choice of
Question
topic.
5.
Yes.
In
He's-
2000.
He's just reading the questions he got from him, so there's no collusion.
In 2000, Radiohead released an experimental album.
Kide.
Yes. How do you spell that?
In what format was it published?
Yes. What
CD,
substrate
LP.
was it? Sorry?
CD and LP.
I mean, sure. I'm gonna have to go by your because
CD and vinyl.
did not
Vinyl.
this.
Vinyl.
Question 6.
LP CD.
I would take them half point.
What is the name of Radiohead's 2007?
I don't know.
You don't want to go
I
over
made
it?
this for
2007 at what?
Album that was
Okay, go.
The King of Limbs.
nope.
Minus
Come on. That was initially released on a pay what you want model.
No, yeah, not allowed.
You don't get to go again.
2007. Released on what?
It released on a pay what you want model.
You're not allowed.
I don't know.
It's a weather phenomenon.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Well, just say it.
Put it on.
No.
In rainbows. That's minus one. No. Question 7. Question 7. Which Radiohead song features the repeated lyric, "For a minute there, I lost myself"?
No, I
Minus
like no
one.
surprises.
10, 9,
No,
8.
no
Minus one.
No.
No, sir.
Oh, no.
Paranoid Android.
No.
You're not allowed at -1.
Does anybody else want to try? Karma Police.
Oh, yes, come on.
Oh.
I thought it wasn't.
Question 8. What is the name of Radiohead's guitarist's washing machine? No, guitarist who also contributes to
Johnny
orchestration.
Greenwood.
Which guitarist? There's two.
Yeah, but.
Who also contributes to orchestration of the
Johnny
electronic
Greenwood.
elements.
Because apparently the other one doesn't.
Yeah, such a
Lazy
bum.
bastard.
He's enjoying
Question
his money.
9. Which
Fair enough.
1995 Radiohead album features the
The
song?
band.
Yes.
What's the song?
Nobody will ever
Fake
know.
Plastic Trees.
Fake plastic.
In comparison to real plastic trees.
Yeah.
Last one.
What is it? What is it? So
that
real
that
trees then,
I guess.
Yeah.
or
fake
or
plastic
or, or
trees are real trees.
trees made from paper or
Yes.
some other non-plasticky
Plastic to
material.
plastic.
Yes.
Last question.
Question
Go
10.
ahead.
What is the title of Radiohead's 2016 album, which includes the daunting track "Burn the Witch"? Sorry, Haunting.
20 what? The
2016.
The haunting is a daunting track.
Haunting.
No,
Not
There
daunting.
you go.
the moon,
Haunting.
the moon shape pool. Moon shape pool. Moon shape
Moon-
No,
shape
it's,
pool.
it's actually a sun-shaped pool. No, it's a moon shape.
Moon shape.
-1.
Moon shape pool.
You actually called the album Moonshaped Poo.
Moon shape pool. Yeah,
I heard the poo.
2016.
Yeah, Moonshaped Poo. Okay, next topic.
Yes,
Next topic.
Next topic.
I
Next
didn't even know
topic.
that. That's-
The Bible Part 2.
No, seriously.
I'm joking.
The Bible part 2 is like the New Testament,
No.
or what is how does that work?
No. We're going to the Quran.
These questions are becoming
Oi, oi, oi,
Now
oi.
one for Björn. Roddy Doyle movies.
Let's see.
What?
Question 1. What is the name of the 1991 film based on Roddy Doyle's novel about a group of working class Dubliners forming a soul band?
The Commitments?
Correct. I took you out of school. Question 2. Which Roddy Doyle novel turned film follows the story of a woman trying to provide for her family after her husband abandons her?
That's another one.
Kachel,
This is not the
Come on.
trilogy.
I'm disappointed.
This is not the trilogy.
Who's that guy?
Now you have to go.
Maybe a
Roll down.
You have to.
50-50.
Yeah.
Not Roald Dahl, Roddy Doyle.
No, Roald Dahl is somebody else.
Yes, entirely.
I don't
Give us the
know.
question again.
Yes.
Which Roddy Doyle novel turned
Roddy
film
Doyle.
follows the story of a woman trying to provide for her family after her husband abandons her?
I'm going to assume GPT got it wrong.
Probably.
And it's called The Snapper.
Yes.
Oh!
Question 3.
She had a baby and Mr. Borges wasn't
Right.
it? Oh.
Yeah, fair enough.
What the fuck are
What
you
is the
talking about?
title- No idea. What is the title of the third installment in Roddy Doyle's
The Man.
Yes.
The man.
You want to finish the question?
Question
No.
4.
Supposed to be quiz or what is this?
In the commitments, what
There's
genre of
maybe
music-
there's also a category of random stuff only Stefan knows.
Yeah.
Dublin Soul.
Yes. I mean, GPT just says soul music, but
Yes.
I'll let it slide.
Say it once and say it loud. You're beep and you're proud.
Question 5. Which Irish actor played the lead role of Jimmy Rabbit in The Commitments?
Jimmy Rabbit.
Jimmy
Fucking
Rabbit.
hell. I don't know it.
No, he was never famous in any other movies.
Yeah.
You're
So
putting it on.
I only know the father.
I don't
His
know.
initials are R.A.
Rabbit.
Wait a
Robbie.
A bit.
Richard?
Robbie
Could be.
Williams.
Yes.
Ronan.
What was the second thing you said?
Richard.
No.
Minus a
That's
lot.
-5. It's obviously Robert Arkins. We all know and love him.
I don't know that name.
Question 6. What is the central theme connecting the movies in Roddy Doyle's Barrytown trilogy?
Central theme.
Sex.
No. Unless that is... No.
It's the neighborhood.
The struggle of working
Baritone.
class
Kilburn.
neighborhoods.
Struggle of working. Okay.
That's you
okay.
got it. So you get it because he couldn't. So the struggles
the
and
poverty.
the resilience of
Yeah.
working class Dublin families.
Right.
Question 7.
Which is
Like
Baritone?
me.
Which is Baritone?
Yes.
Which 1993 Roddy Doyle adaptation focuses on the unplanned pregnancy of a young woman in
The Snapper.
Yes.
Which is the best one?
It is the best one.
It is
Question
the best
8.
one. If you want to see an Irish movie, that's a great movie.
Mr. Borges.
Okay.
Yes.
Who directed the movie adaptations of The Commitments, The Snapper, and The Van?
Oh.
This is another GPT answer. I have to warn you. Yes.
Emir Kusturica.
No.
Christopher Nolan.
But you're very, very
Steven
close to
Spielberg.
the first letter. No. Also, the answer by GPT is Alan Parker directed The Commitments, while
Yeah,
Stephen
that's right.
Frears directed The Snapper and The Van.
That's the Steven I meant, obviously.
Right.
Next.
Question 9. Which Roddy Doyle movie was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Makeup?
None.
None of
No,
them.
it's in 1991 and it is a real thing.
1991. but
It's first
He
one.
meant the nun.
Oh, then you mean The Nun?
No, I said none.
Yes, you did.
None of them got
I didn't know there was a movie.
GPT thing.
None as a type or none as a type.
I'm always gonna go with the
None as a type or none as a value.
Best makeup.
Yeah, no,
It's correct.
no.
Well,
Well,
not them.
they did. They had really nice costumes and stuff like this. I
I
mean,
thought he
it
said no.
was really well done.
Stars coming down the ladder.
I thought so too
Melba
because
stars
I
coming
don't
down the
know.
ladder.
GPT just made Oh no, GPT
You didn't
make
put in
those
the
extra
extra
two questions. Those extra
What?
two questions
I
were
did.
added manually.
Okay, yes.
And the author is in the room.
Yes.
I'm not
But
allowed to
anyway,
answer them.
the
And
final
the
question-
author is in the room.
The final
Bum,
question
bum,
before the
bum.
two extra questions, which
Right,
give
the
bonus
bonus
points. Question 10. What Dublin suburb is the fictional setting for the Barrytown trilogy movies?
Kilpark.
A
Baritone.
fictional name.
Barrytown, of course,
Yes.
but the Kilpark
Okay.
is the
So
problem.
you will get it. The
How
answer is
long lives
Barrytown.
there?
But you
Barrytown,
can't-
I got it.
No, this is
No,
the
no,
correct.
no. Yes,
Barrytown.
you didn't press-
So,
didn't press
wait, you're
button
fictional?
one.
That explains so many things.
No, wait a
No, no, the
second.
setting
correct,
is
right?
fiction. I
Can
mean,
you
the
read the
setting,
question?
the
This
fictional
is
setting
typical
is
George
fiction.
Yeah, it's fictional
It's
Ask
Barrytown.
you a
yes.
question and answer it in the
Yes.
question.
Right.
It's a Baritone trilogy. It's
Yeah.
Baritone.
Right.
Yes. But it's really Kilpark, which is the
It's
proper.
Kilbarrack.
Yes.
Question 11.
Yes.
11 questions.
Bonus question that Cahal is not allowed to answer. Who are the only people to have ever taken the infamous Barrytown tour under the guidance of Cajo?
I'm gonna give a...
He actually, again, I have to correct ChatGPT.
It's not-
was taking a place of Cajal, and it's us CBMI 2019, and he joined very briefly for a tour that we ended up in a hairy lemon.
Incorrect.
No, it's not the baritone.
No.
No.
So this will be Björn Þór Jónsson and Ása Guðbjörg Ásgeirsdóttir.
Correct.
Yes.
Oh.
I feel like there is some bias there.
Now you're just making noises.
But I do have to say, how do you spell Björn?
No idea. Well, how does Carl spell Björn?
Yes, exactly, that's
So
the
that
question.
would be BJORN, but
Yes. Correct.
There is an
and if it went for Thor, it would probably be a P there. So
there is
I mean,
an
there isn't, but
there is an umlaut
yes.
at some point.
correctly placed, yes.
Yes.
I think,
Now final. Wait, why did you add this question?
It's not fair.
It's not fun.
It's the final question, the second bonus question. Remember the previous question. Who was the tour guide?
Remember the girl with the baby?
Yes.
Yes.
So we went to the house that
From
was
the
our
movie.
family home from the movie. And as we're getting there, there's a young man coming home, and we weren't sure which of the two houses, and so we asked, and he says, "Well, it's this house. I live there." And as he's talking to us, a girl comes out with, in a
Baby.
bra and a skirt with a baby on her hip, which could very well have been the
Short and curly.
the short and curly from the middle picture.
It was perfect.
It was really amazing. And I can show you the pictures of the house later on when I'm not on camera.
So half
It was
of
a
the
really
people have
nice
been
tour,
there, and
I
the other
recommend it.
half of the people have no idea what's going on.
No.
You don't have to have an idea.
not half,
Next
two
topic.
people.
Okay.
To continue the
Just
tradition.
please, just
Yes.
Whoa.
something joint. Something.
Yes, exactly.
just
To continue the tradition of question topics that are specific to exactly one person and only one person, we're having Vietnamese customs during Tet.
No, sorry.
So just bear with me.
You have to
Unfortunately,
pronounce-
Werner, you
No,
did
Carl's
not
very good at
add a topic with Kachel that is skewed towards your experience. So there is unfortunately, I think, nothing that I can give you. But
Christmas.
question number one,
You have
and
to
I'm
pronounce it properly.
going to
In- in-
apologize
in
in advance.
In a different setting, VBS would have been that, but
I'm
Yeah,
going to
I'm fine, you
apologize in
won.
advance for any pronunciations.
Okay, just
And remember, GPT's answer is
I think
But-
for this one,
but-
Ali is going to
yes.
ask the questions.
And I will need
No, see
you
you
to be very good with your pronunciation, and Ali will judge. Unless Ali is giving the
But
answer,
he's Vietnamese as well.
then he will judge. Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Question one.
What's that?
Yes. What is your answer?
What's the answer?
What is your answer to question one?
It's actually easy. Given the topic. Correct.
No.
The question.
Okay, good.
Everyone guess the
I want to hear the answer
No.
again before I hear the question.
Get question, you have to score.
What's the name of the New Year tradition?
Correct. That's a point for her as well.
I didn't.
What is the full name? Tet Nguyen Dan?
That we done.
Technically.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
that.
try. Question two.
You didn't get a full name, minus
No,
one.
no. You didn't get
Wait,
the
wait, wait,
sentence.
wait.
It's cultural appropriation. It's bad. He called the sacred tradition of that.
Okay.
Okay, so keep moving.
All right. Question two. What type of tree or plant is commonly displayed in homes during Tet, especially in southern Vietnam?
Mai.
Yeah.
Yes. Apricot blossom.
Oh,
For
my-
those who do not speak Vietnamese.
My
You know
flowers is special. It's
There's a tree with ribbons on it
Ribbon, what's
and envelopes.
Yeah,
That's
it's
not
like
a
big-
botanical
I
term,
mean,
though.
No.
In general, these trees do not have envelopes on them.
They do.
They do not grow them.
In Latin, 3 years,
Natural.
Ribbonus Elvinocus.
Arboris envelopes.
Remember Locus Ribbonus.
Oh,
What's a traditional food, often wrapped in banana leaves? It has the buzz for the buzz. All right, yes.
if it was just
Sticky rice
asking. No.
with meat inside.
Yeah, it's called sticky rice with meat inside.
Yeah.
Yes.
Last one.
I guess he gets the
Oh,
point.
you got
because
saved
it's
by
one
the
Yes,
word.
the Vietnamese.
Saved by the bell.
Yes, the English.
Yes, the bell didn't work.
Yes.
Question 4.
You hit it too hard.
What do Vietnamese people typically give to children and younger family members?
Money.
Money, yes.
Lucky money.
Money.
Money,
Yeah.
where, how?
In a red envelope.
Very good. Question 5.
Yeah, they asked me to give them money on Tech Festival.
What, they just walked up into your office and were like, where's
With
my money?
red envelopes. With red
Hey
envelopes.
Dad, where's the envelope?
The tradition in Vietnam is the professor gets to...
I just gave
Nice
him like
tradition,
empty
yeah.
envelopes.
What? You are so.
No, so that he can give me back
So give him
money.
some
Yes,
small money.
that's what I said.
Yeah.
You give the professor the gift when you graduate from the PhD. Every year forever.
Whatever. Okay.
That's also an answer here. Question 5. What activity involves cleaning the house before Ted begins?
Just good for her.
What?
What activity involves cleaning the house before Ted begins?
Stop.
She doesn't clean the house apparently.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Preparation.
What's that?
This is too general.
The answer is no such thing.
What's the
Oh,
answer?
No,
what is the meaning of cleaning?
The meaning,
the meaning.
right? To get rid of unluckiness and bad
Oh,
things.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Correct.
Yeah.
-1.
Question 6. What is the name of the first visitor to a home during Tet, believed to bring luck for the entire year?
Just good for her.
Paul.
I don't really know.
I will also accept the English version.
Song, yeah.
Yeah, that's bro. Is it fuck?
Is that how you pronounce that?
Yeah.
Song
Okay.
What
I
does
will
it mean?
take your word for it.
It's-
First foot.
It's
Fast food.
what does it mean?
Who should it be?
Okay, so I choose someone. So if I
Very
like
lucky.
you and I think you bring me luck for the year, I will invite
What
you.
happens if somebody else calls in?
Too bad.
No, we're not allowed. If you
Yeah.
want to come in
No.
uninvited, you're not allowed.
Same in
End of
Orthodoxy. We
story.
have it in Oxford. Orthodox
Doesn't this
Christian.
cause some like societal pressures
What happens
and
if nobody
stuff
thinks I'm
where
lucky?
you're like social pressures?
It's
where-
very-
Then you're not allowed to come.
Who invited you into their house first?
You shouldn't go
in
in
the
the
new
first
year?
one.
No,
Nobody
people know,
invited,
people
yes.
know not to come.
Yeah,
for
people know,
Christmas
yeah.
we have it also. Orthodox Christmas.
Wait, what?
Who will get to your house
Usually young
first
person
in Christmas?
from family.
Uh-huh.
Be the first to come home.
Question
Yeah.
7.
Okay.
What do peach blossoms symbolize in northern Vietnam during Tet?
I don't know.
Innocence.
No,
Let's guess.
that's a -1.
Yeah.
Just think about.
Harvest.
Sorry?
Harvest.
Wrong.
No.
Harvest.
Oh
It's
my
not
God.
autumn.
It's not a harvest
New
now.
Year.
It's always harvest in Vietnam.
Now this.
It's a general.
-1 for everyone.
No. There's still
Yeah.
two
Ge-
teams.
a general sense of unease.
It's no. you what in any culture? What does the new year, or what does associate? With
Taxes.
What do you
Fortune,
want
good
in the new
fortune.
year?
New
Go.
beginning. New
Prosperity.
beginning. Resurrection.
Oh. again.
Yeah,
New
you
beginning.
-1 already.
You can press it.
New beginning.
No.
Taxes.
Credit card bills.
Close enough. No, you don't get a point. It's prosperity and growth.
So the opposite of taxes.
It's the
But
opposite.
it was -1 before.
Warner said
What I
it.
said it.
You wanna say it?
Yeah, he said rich.
Okay.
I did not see the green light
The
flash.
first one I said was innocence.
It's just okay.
Question 8. During Tet, what is the customary way to greet someone to wish them a prosperous new year?
May you have a prosperous new year.
Used to say a poem.
Say it. Say what you say. Say
Ah,
it.
wait, what is it?
What?
Say Happy New Year in Vietnamese.
You guess the boy.
Say it louder.
Yes.
Say it louder.
Chúc mừng năm mới.
You can put a button.
Chúc mừng em môi.
So I would have accepted Happy New Year as well.
Yeah, it's just Happy New Year.
Yeah, +1 for
But I got it
Just say,
wrong.
but it sounded stupid, Happy New Year.
Question 9.
This is the
And if
second
you
last
paid
round.
attention, you wait. This makes no sense. Oh, this
You
is
don't know
this is
anything
during
about
and
Vietnam.
forward
No,
after.
I-
Never
I
mind.
answered so
Ignore that
much.
part. Question 9. What is typically avoided during Tet because it is
Oh.
believed to bring bad luck? Stefan, now
do
no,
when you bring bad
Stefan
luck?
pressed the button. Now I want to hear his answer.
Drinking.
Try to have a guess.
That's that.
Typically avoided.
Let's guess.
I mean, you should avoid these things in general, except
Molesting
for the first
people.
thing.
Molesting people.
I mean, yes, for the not one of the things.
I mean,
Getting into arguments.
yes, that's one of them.
Yeah.
Now get the other two.
Oh, yeah.
Two
more.
more.
One
Now you get to help if you want.
counting.
No, you're allowed to count.
Argument, owing
owing the money.
No,
Getting into
no.
arguments over money and off by
Getting
1 hour.
debt.
In the first day of money.
No, sleeping is okay.
Sweeping the floor.
That's it. That's one of them. You're not allowed
You're
to
not
sweep
allowed
the
to sweep the
floor.
floor.
You have to sweep before because it's bad luck
You-
that
you-
you're
you
sweeping
can't
out.
tomorrow.
But you're not allowed to sweep during. For some reason.
Gambling.
The third one? No, the
No,
third one.
it's encouraged.
Gambling is encouraged.
Which we always
Probably
do
because it is
around here,
taxed.
but on that one day we do not do it. Is breaking objects.
Oh yeah, that's
We
true.
shouldn't bring objects anytime. Especially in the lab.
This is so random.
Last question.
Last
Gambling is
question.
2/3 of a point.
But in New Year.
Which
Only
colorful markets are a hallmark of Tet, where people buy decorations, flowers, and holiday goods?
Ted markets.
Flower markets.
Oh.
Yes.
Whoa. No, I would have guessed the same.
Is that it? Really?
That's it.
Yeah.
Whoa,
That was a poor question.
Yes.
ChatGPT.
And now a final category for that everybody's going to love because everybody's going to hate because nobody's going to know the answer.
Oh.
Cambodia.
What? Cambodia.
Oh!
This is in preparation for MMA
Guys, are you crazy
2027.
that there should be at least one category that's quiz?
So
Who's Cambodia? Thailand this year.
these answers are
Hang on. You live 50 kilometers from Cambodia.
Yeah, that's true.
Guys,
50
can I
kilometers.
make a suggestion? Just ad hoc. We are all
Alright.
into interactive stuff and shit. And
Yeah, I said European.
let's ask ChatGPT to generate 10 questions that are general
That would be good.
public,
Yeah.
just to have some fun, like this.
This happened.
Totally sucks.
Because some people.
I could have also asked questions about my birth town that probably
Yeah.
the next town don't know.
I've been there.
You don't like ChatGPT?
Yeah.
Follow
Question.
this in. You've been there many years. I've been there 3 days.
Give me
One time.
I can't hear what you're saying.
List of one person who
Doing-
joined the famous tour, right?
Yeah. Going to do
One
a.
person that joined the famous
So-
trek to the Trnochko.
So to compensate, we're gonna have a question category: things Werner did last week.
Name one thing that Werner did last week. Name another thing that Werner did last week. Question 3.
Generate
Name a third thing.
10 questions with answers. That's important.
Do not press enter. Hand it back before you press enter.
Yes. On the general topic of
What you in the A5?
Popular culture or something.
Ugh.
In Europe
No,
or
no.
something.
general topic of what do you want it to be on?
Geography.
No.
Like general knowledge quiz questions.
Yeah.
General
yes.
knowledge quiz
Yeah.
questions. Yeah, baby.
that's good.
Yeah.
This is not gonna end well.
What's being with whiskey? Is there? This is still.
Look,
Christmas?
Did you set this on fire?
Yes.
Luca.
Yes.
Huh. It
Give
does.
me-
It
in
does
which
not look.
universe?
It does not look
Burn.
3.
very set on fire. Are you sure you did this right?
It's
Yeah.
a kind of a superficial
Oh, you have
fire.
the app installed. That's why I couldn't find it.
Uh,
I'm not impressed by that fire.
no. You
It didn't reach to the ceiling.
No, I mean-
It's not supposed to be a wall
Question.
fire.
Okay, this is very interesting.
Feuerzangenbowle is much
Alright,
more
okay,
impressive.
A question that
About Mamamoo.
was already asked in the previous happy quiz.
No,
We cannot-
We don't know, they don't know,
problem,
yeah.
no problem.
All right, we'll ask it again,
Cahal
but
may
Cahal's
know.
gonna know it.
I won't answer it.
Which country has the longest coastline in the world?
Canada.
Correct.
Okay.
Question 2. What is the only letter not used in any U.S. state name? If you think about generally letters, you should get there quite quickly.
X.
No.
No.
Q. Wrong.
Sorry, bloody hell.
Who was the next?
Yeah, I would have said X. So
Oh.
I need to took it
Change.
J?
No.
J Jersey, no. Yeah.
B.
Nope. B.
Oh, Nebraska.
Baltimore, yeah.
Oh, that's state
Z?
name. Come on.
Z.
No.
Also
No.
wrong.
Okay,
It
man,
will
one
be
for
Q.
anyone.
Sorry?
I think it was Q, but
Yes, correct.
Oh.
Wait, but you already.
Yeah.
Yes.
My team, my team already messed up.
But that's a good question. Which U.S. state has an X in it?
Nebraska.
No way.
Arkansas.
Texas.
Yeah, Texas.
Okay. Oh, Texas.
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 Question 3.
Texas Hold'em.
Which
Now
one has a
we're
B?
going back to mythology. This is a
Is Texas still part of the United States? It's not the.
In Greek mythology, who is the god of the sun and music?
Helios.
Wrong.
Oh.
In,
Helios. God Helios. There is even a proverb about
GPT's answers.
GPT's answer
are
is
valid.
always correct.
well, in Greek,
In
in,
Greek mythology, who is the god of the sun and music?
The sun and
Sun.
well,
Helios.
Apollo.
What does
Music.
Fun and music.
sun and
Google
music.
that one. I
No.
challenge
Yeah,
you.
the answer is
Yeah,
fire.
just
God
Google
of
fire.
sun.
There is even
I don't
this. If you read Grefs and Kuhn myths, and they are attempting where Odysseus landed, it says,
Just
and
go.
then we arrived at the
a
shores
good
of a
about
sad
Yes.
country never visited
And
by
I
the gods
believe you.
Helios.
I believe you, and it's still something else. As a hint, that's not going to help anyone. Yesterday, I wore a shirt with an alternative logo to an app that has that name, or had that name because the app does no longer exist. This is not helpful to anyone.
No.
That's what I thought.
In the music.
Starts with an A.
Yeah, start with an A.
Athena.
Is it the thing I said before?
What did you say?
Apollo.
It's Apollo.
Yes. So what I said a while ago.
Wait, when did you say that? And why didn't you buzz in?
Because I don't have a buzzer.
I
You should have.
know. All right. Question 4. What is the
Apollo
smallest?
is not god of a sun.
Yes. Yes.
that is
Yes.
You're
Yes.
correct, but GPT says otherwise. Question number 4.
Final.
What is the smallest unit of matter that retains the properties of an element?
Small what? Unit of
The smallest unit of matter.
the.
You should know
the
this.
contain-
Of course I know this. It's the atomic unit.
Why did you say
You
that?
turned it off.
Proton.
Atom.
Yes, yes.
Oh.
Like Luca said, the atomic unit. Question 5. Which planet has the most moons in our solar system?
Saturn.
Correct.
Oh.
Apparently, and this is according to GPT, as of recent discoveries. Question number 6. What is the name of the longest river in Asia?
Asia.
I know it.
Yes.
What's the name?
Sorry?
No. It's the one that goes
Yangtze.
to Vietnam.
No, you did not press.
Yangtze.
He
Yes.
pressed a long time ago.
A long time ago.
Yangtze.
-1.
Yes.
Right.
Unfortunately, -1, +1. Question 7. Which famous physicist developed the theory of general relativity?
Albert Einstein.
Correct. Question 8. What is the capital city of?
Cambodia.
No. But I don't think that far off, but I'm terrible at geography. Bhutan.
Bhutan.
We had that
We
before.
have it in before, yeah. We have it before.
Apparently,
Bhutan.
GPT just gives you the same
No,
answer.
no,
when you
just
ask
wait
the
for
same
her.
things.
Yes.
Sorry?
Yes.
I haven't answered that.
Yeah, he went so you give her answer.
Team Prudent.
Tim Putin. Like, that's not wrong. That's not right.
That's not wrong.
It's not right either.
Ice close enough.
So how
I'm
who win?
generating some more because
Who
the
win?
last two are also things that I think we've had before. Question number 8
Who
or
win
9
that-
or whichever
who win
the
the
next
last
one
one?
is.
Okay.
What is the only mammal capable of true flight?
Huh?
The only mammal capable
Malibu.
of true flight.
It's not the Malibu.
There are these squirrels and foxes.
Squirrels? No, the squirrels cannot truly
Oh,
fly. They can only glide.
Bat.
Well, that's too
Yes,
late.
lie.
I was going to say bat.
Bat. Yeah, but
Bat.
some
And
of
I
the
think I
foxes.
also pressed the
There is
button
fox
first, but
bat.
that's no, sorry.
No.
Hold on. You said
No.
squirrels and foxes.
Yeah.
No. They're just called that. They're not actually foxes.
Stefan, for A, I think I pressed the button first. B, I was going to say bat.
All right.
Fox bat and not that fox, right?
You may talk faster, but
Let's go.
And more?
I'll just price next time.
It's a general question I should know, I guess.
Yeah,
These
so
are
I'll
all
just
either
price.
bad.
You
or
should
we've
you
had
should
them
know or
before.
guess. This is correct. Yes.
Give
Make a
me
valid
More such.
one
Maybe
more
100 more.
harder
Let's
Hit me,
make
baby,
10
one more
new
time.
questions.
question.
Not the same ones.
Just write hit me baby one more time and see what comes up.
Let's go.
What is the only U.S. state with a one-syllable name?
One, two.
Utah.
That's 2 syllables.
That's 2 syllables.
Utah.
Utah. Utah are 2 syllables. You can't hyphenate this.
Now,
There's probably none.
another hint that will probably help nobody, but the fictional happenings of Murder She Wrote
Maine.
happened there.
You first.
You say it.
Maine.
Hang on,
Maine.
he's not taking part.
Yeah.
Maine is correct.
So, who answers?
Klaus said Maine. I heard it.
I said I need an echo.
Maine.
Which two elements
Maine
are
is a state.
liquid at room temperature?
What?
Which two elements are liquid at room temperature? Not gas, not solid, liquid.
What range is room temperature?
20 to 33.
Oh, mercury and gallium.
Yes.
Can I? Quicksilver and mercury.
Quicksilver is not an element.
You just said
It's
basically
mercury,
the same thing twice. There is another one. Mercury is correct.
Mercury.
Yeah, Mercury is correct, yes.
Water is not an element.
It's not element.
Unfortunately, water is not an element.
Mercury.
You mean in contrast to fire, earth, or
Yes.
Very good too.
You know, sometimes when I'm very, very cold, I think about this element.
Oh.
You know,
I mean, what pressure are we talking?
regular room pressure.
Regular room pressure?
I go, brrr.
Well, I mean, no.
When bromine.
You want the but then you can also argue for gallium. But I mean, okay.
GPT's answers are final.
Okay, 1 point. We got
Question
to.
5.
Because
Yeah.
bromine would sublimate
Doesn't
at.
matter.
No,
matter.
this is if you have a bowl of bromine. This is if you leave bromine out in the sun, it's gonna be gone.
Question 73 and a half. What is the name of this mathematician who developed calculus independently of Isaac Newton?
Oh.
Werner's rushing to fix his buzzer
Yeah.
because he knows the answer.
Is it working?
Okay, right.
What
It's a very, very simple name, and we all know him. I'm just joking.
And also, how do you spell Leibniz?
Why do you know this?
I should have known this.
Okay, you can still get
I'm
his first two
embarrassed not
names.
to remember this.
Yeah, no, the first two names. First two names.
Isaac.
No, that's Newton.
No. one of them is Wilhelm, but I'm
Yes,
not sure
that's correct.
the other one.
That gives you a third of a point. I mean, you've got Leibniz, so 2/3 of a point. We'll round that up, that's 1 point. It's Gottfried. Gottfried Wilhelm.
Yeah.
Question 11-6. What is the deepest point in the world's oceans called?
You first.
That's your job.
No.
Well,
Me.
he
He says.
one of
Wait,
us.
wait, wait.
One of us.
You all get to say something,
The Mariana
and you're probably going to be sort of correct, but not. This is correct, but
Yeah.
there's more specific.
Marian Depression.
That's the same thing, but with different
Marian
words.
Trench.
That's exactly what you said.
There is a more specific answer, and if one of you gets it,
Okay.
they win it all.
Great
Bottom
Marian
of the
Depression.
Mariana.
And it's a description of the
Pacific Depression. Great
Nope.
Marian
No, no,
Depression.
no, no.
Nope.
Marian
No,
Trench.
it's named
No.
by some
the
person.
fuck?
I'm
No.
sure. No.
Unless, I mean, it's possible.
Yes.
US people have weird names. It's the Challenger Deep.
Challenges.
In the Mariana Trench.
Okay.
They all get a point.
Yay.
They all get a point.
Yes. Even Werner.
Why is it called that way?
This is
Why are things called ways?
Mr. Challenger went down there, and he
Not a
was
single book
deep
that I've
in
read
the
has
ocean.
that. That's how
Then you're
American
reading the
bullshit.
wrong types of
I
books.
call bullshit. American
Keep
bullshit.
going, keep going.
What is the oldest surviving written language?
The oldest surviving.
Sanskrit?
No, I don't think that's
No, no.
pronounced that way.
Sanskrit.
So I don't think it's that. But I could be wrong.
That's what you
Yeah, I
mean.
would have also said Sanskrit, but no.
Linear B.
Hindi?
Nope.
No.
Do you want to guess?
Oh, written language.
Serbian language for sure. But,
It's
Does
it's
it
not
does it
Serbian, but it's
does
something
it does
to
it
say
need to be a language still in use, or just records
don't
of
know
it
this.
survive?
Sumerian.
I don't.
No.
Yes, This is correct, but
Thank
unfortunately
you.
you're...
Sumerian.
This is wrong.
Yeah, let's go.
This is wrong though. This is wrong though.
Is it wrong?
Yes, if you do not constrain it to any language still being in use, it is wrong.
Guinness. How about the Guinness round?
The Sumerian was one Guinness world.
Final question.
Uh-huh.
Which planet rotates on its side relative to its orbit? Basically, I think which rolls around the sun rather than spinning is, I think, the idea.
Is it in our solar system just?
No, just in general.
just in general.
Yes, in our solar
I'll
system.
just go for Pluto.
It's an ABS crew.
No.
Pluto is not a planet man anymore.
Rob.
It became a planet again.
Incorrect.
It went down and then it came up.
Uranus.
It's now
Correct.
Yay!
Which one?
What was it? Uranus.
Good.
Uranus rolls around the sun.
Another round.
Hey, these guys know something outside of Mamamoo. Yeah, but this is much more interesting than these.
I love the Mamamoo
No,
round.
this is all good.
Yeah.
This is now titled by ChatGPT as the insanely difficult general knowledge quiz.
Yes. Get it top.
Let's go.
Yes, what's the answer? What's the answer to the first
I'm
question?
so angry. I'm so angry.
No, give us answer.
How can ChatGPT title this the insanely difficult general knowledge quiz and then give me question number 1?
December.
What is the name of the rare atmospheric phenomenon that creates a glowing light above the horizon and is known as St. Elmo's fire?
Oh.
You first.
St. Elmo's fire.
It's St. Elmo's fire!
What?
One.
What is, question number 2, what is the mathematical term for a number that is the sum of its positive divisors excluding itself? That's a better insane question.
Annie.
Perfect number?
Correct? Question number 3, which ancient Greek philosopher first proposed the idea of atomic theory?
Wait.
No.
How many do you know? Just pick one.
You know many of them. It's not Plato, Aristotle, Socrates, Thales of Milet. It's
I wasn't asking you which he was not.
Eratosthenes.
Is that your answer?
Aristoteles.
Oh.
Hypocrite. No.
No.
Hypocriticus.
Eratosthenes. No.
No.
Still no.
I don't know this either.
No, I don't know.
A hint.
Skip.
He was very politically involved. Or, well, not really, maybe. I don't actually know. But he made a lasting impact, at least on linguistic aspects of... He was a very democratic person.
Democratus?
Yes. What is the name
But we press.
of
Yeah.
yeah, but he didn't say anything.
Yeah.
But sure, we got given a chance to.
Just shout it.
Plus one.
Just shout it next
I
time.
didn't mind as you wanted.
Question 4. What's the name of the international organization that governs the naming of stars and celestial bodies? So that, you know, if we did want a planet that rolls outside of our own solar system,
That one we
who
know.
gets to decide?
It's American, right?
No, let's
I don't know.
Interplanetary Naming Organization.
International Astronomical Union.
No.
We're close enough?
No. I will give you the abbreviation. It's IAU.
As I was saying.
Yes.
But I'm
Yeah,
keep
yeah, yeah.
giving them answers and they're just not buzzing. They don't trust me.
No, I trust you. I trust you.
International Astronomical Union, correct?
Yeah, you told it and I trust you.
And then you still didn't want to.
Yeah.
You can join. You can join.
No, that would
Question
mess up the math at this point.
number 5. In 1921, Albert Einstein won the Nobel Prize for his work on which scientific phenomenon?
Theory of relativity.
Nope.
No, it's the photoelectric effect. Everybody knows
Luca
that.
joins
He's
this
in a
team
new
now.
I need to stress for you, Luca.
Question number 6. Which country
I have no idea.
has the most UNESCO World Heritage Sites?
Per square area.
Cambodia.
Oh, Cambodia. Cambodia.
Also incorrect.
Peru.
Also incorrect. It's much closer to here.
The US.
You get to keep guessing. No, also incorrect.
Vietnam.
Greece, probably, yeah.
No, still not Greece.
UK.
Sorry?
Scotland.
No, also not Scotland.
The UK.
A little bit further away. Not the UK.
Which continent?
Italy?
Germany.
Italy, correct.
Italy.
Oh.
Question 7.
-1 for 3 teams.
-2 for everybody.
Everybody loses. Question number 7. What is the rarest naturally occurring element on Earth? I didn't even know this was an element.
It may not be.
It may be
So
thunder.
rare, may not be.
Naturally occurring.
Yes. Starts with an A.
Hey.
It's not going to help anyone because it's probably not on there.
No, it's
It might be. I'm not sure.
If it's an element, it should be somewhere.
so
Yeah.
starts with
What is it?
adamantium is not an element,
Adamantium is
but
not-
americium is.
Americium is not the bright one though.
But it should be naturally occurring. It is in a decay chain
Actinol.
somewhere.
Actinium?
Nope, also not.
Sorry.
Alright,
Just
again.
let it go.
Alright, the answer apparently is astatine.
I know, I'm not sure.
Sounds like a medicine.
I mean, if you want to, I will just quickly Google if that's
Maybe you
actually.
made it maybe you made the quiz too difficult this time. Without Luca here, nobody would actually get anything right.
Yeah, it's getting into this.
Astatine is a chemical element. It has a symbol AT and atomic number 85. It should be on there.
80.
85.
80.
85.
Is it radioactive?
This is on the top.
It is the rarest naturally occurring element in the Earth's crust. Oh, look at that! Wikipedia says so.
Bottom left.
AC.
Occurring only as a decay product of various heavy
there.
elements.
Okay. What's its half-life?
Asatine's isotopes are short-lived. The most stable is astatine 210 with a half-life of 8.1 hours. So, you know, it exists, but it does not exist.
Some normal questions, not
Yes, we will continue with normal questions. I will not regenerate.
Please ask teacher with normal questions.
What is the please normal questions? What is the term for the point in a celestial body's orbit when it is farthest from the sun?
Afel.
I'll give you the point for that. Aphelion.
Yep.
Yay.
I learned it in Serbian, so.
Question number 9. Which ancient civilization? Oh, this is an easy one. Built the city of Machu Picchu. I think they were first. I heard that first.
Yes.
We don't know the question.
Now it's
Yeah, we
going
don't
to
know the answer.
Now it's going to be even more embarrassing if you get
5,
it.
4, 3.
Inca, correct.
Was
Inca.
Inca, yes.
Question 10. What is the
I was
Heisenberg?
thinking no chance, but let's say.
What is the Heisenberg uncertainty principle primarily concerned with?
No.
New math.
What? No, wrong.
Locations of electrons.
Locations and
Speed.
Velocity.
State.
No.
Velocity or
Speed.
Did that-
yeah.
Speed.
Speed.
yes, okay, you get it. But it's I mean it's a uncertainty principle because it's this exact position and momentum.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Normal question.
So you don't know the joke when
Normal.
Heisenberg gets pulled over in the traffic stop and the cop asks, "Have you any idea how fast you've been going?" And Heisenberg says, "No, but I know exactly where I've been."
no, these are normal difficulty. No, I want harder questions, but that are normal.
Normal difficulty is okay. We've been struggling.
All right. You'll
we
get
had
the
a-
easy
Yeah.
questions. What is the largest planet in our solar system?
Saturn.
No, actually wrong.
No, the
Correct.
gassy one.
Well, all right. You press first, so you get it.
Oh, you have to go first.
But you had to say it first as well.
Now we've had
Yeah,
the next one
because you
before,
said
so I'm
it.
not going to give it. The next one is so hilariously easy, I'm not going to give it either.
Do the
Alright,
hilarious.
fine. Question 3: Which artist is
What?
Which artist is famous for painting the Mona Lisa?
Da Vinci.
Correct.
Leonardo,
name?
if you want.
Full name.
Leonardo da Vinci.
Well, and now
usually
the
quickly it's
real
Leonardo.
question.
It's
The
from
real
Da Vinci.
question: Where is Vinci?
It's in it's in
Italy.
Italy, of course.
Correct.
I was looking for the state. You think to say Italy?
Europe,
I've been there.
Earth.
Question:
The
What
Tuscany,
is
yes,
the
Tuscany.
chemical symbol for when I hit my foot? Gold.
Auro.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Yes, EU is correct. Next question.
What is the term for animals that eat both plants and meat?
Go first.
Omnivorous.
Yes.
You're too slow, man.
Get good quick.
What is the name of the fairy in Peter Pan?
Tinkerbell.
Correct.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Finally, the gentle Bosnian upbringing pays off.
You're so stupid.
Stupid is good.
What is the freezing point of water in degrees Celsius? Correct.
And now,
Quick. Now in Kelvin.
yes.
Quick.
How many continents are there on Earth?
What?
How many continents? That's the hardest one I can find, yes?
7 is the typical.
Correct. Which ocean is the largest by area?
Now.
Pacific Ocean.
Correct.
And by volume?
Oh.
Pacific Ocean.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Can we check that?
We'll go with the final answer.
And which one is the tastiest ocean?
Oh, that would be the Atlantic.
Who wrote
Cubs.
Romeo and Juliet?
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare. William
Name?
Shakespeare.
William.
Well, I guess that's debated, but
Yeah.
sure.
It's a Trinity.
Yes.
You have to choose who answers all the
Yes.
easy questions.
And now the
Yeah.
hardest question.
It's
Literally, what is the hardest natural substance on Earth? We've had that
Diamond.
before. Correct. Now the next hardest question. What is the capital of France?
yeah.
Finally, Paris.
Look at them. Who first?
Yeah.
Natural substance. Okay.
Yeah.
You go down
Next.
at first.
What is the largest land animal?
Oh.
Elephant?
Which?
What?
African elephant.
African
African
elephant.
elephant.
Indian is a bit smaller.
Yes.
Oh,
Who
okay.
painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel in Vatican City?
Now.
Michelangelo.
No, it was not
no.
called.
That's very
Not
American.
Catholic.
Michelangelo.
Michelangelo.
Michelangelo. We don't accept that.
Michael.
Blasphemy.
Michelangelo.
Michelangelo.
Now, just a
That's a
second.
Ninja Turtle.
Another one. And then some more, because how many seconds are there in a minute? 60. Correct.
I was waiting for the joke.
Be quick.
If you're finding it hard to breathe, what is the chemical symbol for oxygen?
Oh.
Yeah, correct. Correct. Oh.
So we went from difficult to very easy.
These are
Yeah, to
completely
check fast.
normal
Make them
difficult.
sport.
No,
Before
make-
was insanely difficult.
Yeah, make them slightly less insanely difficult.
Maybe college level.
No, don't make them sports.
It's very difficult.
Don't make them
Maybe
sports.
college
Played in
college
Ireland.
level or something. Not really 5.
So, who won the world drinking competition?
What is the
Not
term for
American
scoring
sports.
3 goals in a single soccer game?
Sorry.
Hat-trick.
Correct.
Oh. I even don't
What?
know.
Oh, hat-trick.
Anything
Hat-trick,
about
yeah.
soccer.
In tennis, at least in English, what term is used for the score of 0?
Love.
Correct. What? Okay. In cricket, how many runs are awarded for hitting the ball over the boundary without touching the ground? And remember, without touching the ground. It's very different to when you touch the ground, I think.
Must be something imperial, so not an integer.
3.
Wrong.
Oh.
Anybody else want to guess?
No.
Apparently, it's 6.
We needed Devanshu here. You know, Devanshu is in the top 3 teams for years already. Yeah.
What is the diameter of a standard basketball hoop in inches?
What? In inches?
You can give it also in centimeters, but then I'll have to calculate. Yes?
15.
15 inches?
Yes.
Not quite.
15.14.
Closest wins.
8. 60.
Any other
You
guess?
said not quite. Did you go for half?
But guess.
It's 30 something.
30. 30.
30
So like,
in inches?
18.
spot on, it's 18
It's a little bit bigger
inches.
than.
Oh.
What was it?
18 inches.
18.
Which sport is known as the king of sports?
Ow.
It's still not Cajal, but yes.
Darts.
No.
No. King of sport.
Sorry?
-1.
Athletics.
No.
It's not gymnastics.
-1.
Gymnastics.
Yes.
Which one?
Really?
Yeah. In the
Football.
King of sports. Athletics and gymnastics.
We are continuing with Make It Art.
Make it art.
Who painted the famous artwork The Starry Night?
Ow!
Ow.
You need to.
Then I got.
You need to get the pronunciation correctly.
Yeah.
No, you need to
Yeah,
get the
pronounce it.
Back off.
Vincent
No,
went.
no,
What?
no, that's not correct.
It's
Björn, did you press?
Vinny, Van Gogh.
I did, yes.
And then you say.
Van Gogh.
Van Song. Yeah, Van Song. Van Gogh.
He choked enough. I think
Van
this is
Gogh.
correct. Vincent van Gogh.
If you say it like that, then you get the point.
Raise a point of
You
complaint
can point
because.
if you pronounce it. Björn, tell
No.
me.
No, you don't get to make the rule. And I'm
Van
trying.
Gogh.
I'm trying to get it.
no,
His name. Van Gogh is an American thing.
She gets a point.
Van Gogh.
no.
Okay.
And he gets a point.
And everybody gets points.
Oh.
And you get a point. And you get a point.
Look under your seats. It's -10.
Minus 10 for wrong answers from now on.
Oh.
No,
Yeah,
no,
we
no.
know that.
What is the term for artwork created by assembling different pieces of materials, such as paper?
Mosaic.
No, paper and fabric.
Wanna.
Collage.
Collage.
Oh, look, we didn't go for the minus 10.
Which artist, formerly known as Prince? No. Which artist is known for creating the sculpture of David?
Michelangelo.
Correct.
Michelangelo.
Michelangelo.
One copy is standing in front of Palazzo Vecchio, AC Multimedia in Florence, if you remember, and the original is in Louvre. Oh.
Speaking of what
Speaking
that
of art
artist said,
theft,
what famous art museum is home to the Mona Lisa?
Mona Lisa. Hier vast.
Louvre.
yeah.
La Louvre.
La Louvre. Let's keep going.
Which artist was formerly known as Prince? No.
Please answer.
Symbol.
Which artist is known for his drip painting technique?
Drip painting.
Drip painting.
Drip painting.
-1.
Correct.
Yes.
And now a question for Stefan. What is the name of the Dutch art movement founded by Piet Mondrian that focuses on primary colors and geometric forms?
Ooh, wait a second.
I will say this much. I'm sure this art direction or art movement had style.
Yeah. Mondrian. What's the name?
That was a pun hint. If you're not getting it now, I think
wait.
it's...
Wait.
-10.
We didn't press.
Press.
No, I'm not sure that I know this one.
So are we.
It's an abstraction.
I know geometric forms and
Something with
blues,
style.
yellows and reds and but what is
Yeah.
the name of
Styleism, whatever.
Think Dutch.
Steelism.
think Dutch.
So I'm just
The
assuming
Dutch
that
style.
this is what the Dutch word means, but I could be wrong.
what?
No, please.
I don't know. Minimalism, I don't know.
No,
Yeah.
not minimalism.
No.
Go, this over there.
Right, next
Alright,
question.
de stijl.
The steel.
De stijl.
The steel.
De stijl.
Uh-huh.
What is the term for a painting created directly on a wall or ceiling?
Fresco.
Correct.
Ooh, it's a late run.
Make it music.
Yes.
No.
Make it music, please. Something proper.
Yeah.
We had so much music already.
Ideally Korean music.
I'm going to skip a few that we've already had.
No, I wasn't. It sounds interesting because we also wrote
Mamamoo.
You want to guess?
Rod Stewart.
Incorrect. The answer is Michael Jackson. What is the highest female voice type in opera?
Sopran.
Correct.
Woo! Check out the brain.
Which band released the iconic album Abbey Road?
The Beatles.
Not to be confused with the stick insects.
Or Sticks.
Yes. What is the term for a group of three musicians, sorry, I can't read, performing together?
Trio.
Correct.
Wow.
Who composed the famous Symphony Number 9?
Beethoven.
Correct.
What I guess the number of
Full name?
composers
Yeah, a bunch of them.
I know. If nobody would have buzzed, I would have given what ChatGPT adds in brackets, which is ode to joy.
Oh, maybe
But-
full name.
Well, then-
Full name? Come on.
Ludwig van Beethoven.
Correct.
Louis.
I mean, Ode to Joy would at least have been specific.
Louis.
Yes.
Yeah, Louis in French.
What are the
What's
lyrics of
name
Ode to
of
Joy?
The scale that Kachel Broadman can't find anymore. No. What's the name of the scale that has 5 notes per octave?
The harmonic.
Nope.
-1.
Think about.
What five notes the pentatonic scale?
Correct. In comparison to the gin and tonic scale.
Yes.
What is the term of the speed of a